guys, it is Quincy with aslightlybetterwife.com, here to show you how I make pour over because I'm an expert. Just kidding. I've only been doing this a couple months, but I am loving it. So let me turn this off and you can hear me a little better. I picked up this little pour over contraption at the Kitchen Collection store. I will share a link to it. All you need is your little pour over contraption, a filter, some coffee grounds, a cup to drink out of course, and hot water. So this is what I do. I boil my water in an electric kettle. I don't always let it get all the way boiling because it's piping hot. It's kind of dangerous. So you start with your clean, empty cup. You put your pour over contraption on top. If yours needs a filter like mine does, look at that. I just hit my step goal making coffee. It feels good. Better than eating a donut. Wish I was doing that too though. Okay, so I put my filter down into my pour over because it has holes in here to go through, the water to go through. And then I just put a few scoops of coffee grounds in here. I grind my own beans. I get my beans at Aldi. And then I just grind them in my Ninja blender. I put them in a little cup and I just pulsate them until they're, I don't know, good and ground. You take your hot water, make sure it's cooled down just a touch. And I just pour this right up on top. Now I have done a little bit of research about different methods for pouring. Like how to get the best flavor out of your beans, like pouring in a circular motion really slow, making sure you go from the edges down, because I'll show you after this filters down through. The grounds have now, because of the water submerging in, the grounds have come up a little ways on the sides. So when you pour, if you pour down and get those grounds again, you're gonna get a lot of really good flavor. To tell you the truth, most times I just pour it and then I come back a little bit later after that water's ran through and I pour it again and I pour it again. Sometimes when I'm feeling really patient or I'm recording an Instagram story, I will go really nice and slow and I will pour it good. And honestly, I'm not a terribly big coffee snob, so I don't notice a huge difference either way, but it's supposed to taste better. Okay, so this is almost through. Let's hope I don't drip some grounds. If you can see how this has come up on the sides, I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway, that's what you do. You just pour it over. Sometimes I just pour really fast so it gets over with a little faster. Obviously, the more water you pour and the quicker that you pour, the more volume in here, and it's gonna kind of dilute that flavor a little bit because it's not going slow and grabbing a hold of all the oils and the grounds or whatever. Forgot what I was just gonna say. And I'm not gonna edit this video because I don't edit my videos anymore. Huh, that's a shame. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. My filters, one of my Instagram followers had actually told me that these filters are compostable. So I've been taking my grounds, my filters, everything. I just take this whole entire thing out and I dump it in our compost. So it's super easy cleanup. And then I just rinse this thing with some water and I set it to dry and I stick it in the cupboard later. It's so much easier. Now I had a Keurig, loved my Keurig, ended up getting heartburn, and I don't know if it was the type of coffee that I was making in it or what it was. Cleaned my Keurig really good, sent it off to my dad, and now I use this that doesn't have to sit out on my counter. I love it. It's just the stage that I'm in right now, perfect for me. Every once in a while I do lift this thing up just so I can see how full my cup is. Occasionally I forget and I overflow my cup. My cup overflows with coffee. I mean, there's worse things, right? Okay, so I'm about, I would say like a third of the way right now. So that's what I'll do. I'll just kind of keep pouring until the coffee comes through. It goes a whole lot faster, especially when I'm not talking and trying to crack jokes. So guys, if you are interested, I will, maybe I'll write a blog post on this and I'll link some. Otherwise, pop over to Amazon.com or Google or wherever, search pour over. You can find some that are just metal, just the stainless steel, and then you don't have filters to mess with. I don't mind the filters. Actually, I like to be able to like throw this out and not put coffee grounds down my drain. So bad for your drain, guys. Eggshells, coconut oil, and coffee grounds. Those were the three things that I was dumping down my drain all the time until we had a massive backup, and we actually had to call in a plumber to help at 3:30 a.m. Don't do it. Just stick these in the compost. Throw them in your garbage. I don't know. They're good for your garden, I think. Okay, that's it. That's what I do, guys. Yep. All right, guys. As always, go out and do something awesome. See ya! Also, I'm making coffee at 8:11 p.m. for the record. Check me again around midnight, because I'll still be up.